Hey guys, Greg here, Bone Tactical, and today we are going to bring an all-new version of the El Sicario Covert concealed carry shirt for public display. This is the first time that we have ever shown any video footage or any kind of footage at all of this shirt. I'm here with Sandra Hines, Miss Honduras. She's going to be helping model one of these versions as well. The shirt that she's wearing is the same shirt that I have here in my hand. As of right now, the filming of this video, there's two color patterns available. Otherwise, the shirts are structurally exactly the same. So the shirt that I'm wearing is the Hawaiian print version, and the shirt that I'm holding and the shirt that Sandra is wearing is the beige colorway version. Otherwise, the shirts themselves are exactly the same. So that being said, I will get into the details. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with the El Sicario shirt series, they're absolutely hands down and by far the most effective concealed carry shirt ever designed or produced. As far as non-permissive environment gear goes, doesn't get any better. Make sure you guys check out my Gray Man Theory, Modern Gray Man Theory video series if you want to find out more about how to survive in non-permissive environments or, you know, end of the world type scenarios, anything like that, disaster, post-disaster, rioting, all that kind of stuff. So from there, we go to right into talking about some of the details of the shirt. It's specifically designed for concealed carry. What that means is it's double layer fabric, and all in the front here is double layer fabric. What we had in the older shirts was a line right here that was it's very functional in the older shirts, but it wasn't necessarily what I would consider to be as fashion forward as it could have been. So this version that it no longer has a line, it looks just like kind of like a normal shirt, and it's just completely, the whole front here is one solid piece, but it's one solid piece doubled. So on the back, you've got a doubled, and what we use is actually the Bone Tactical camouflage pattern there. Not only are the shirts designed incredibly, which what this does is allows anything worn on your waistband to not print. So we talked a little bit about the physical characteristics of the shirt, and we will talk more about the physical characteristics of the shirt, but I want to talk really quickly about the material. And something that a lot of people don't actually consider with their shirts, especially for non-permissive environments, is the type of material. These are 100% polyester, not just 100% polyester, but they're 100% polyester ripstop. So if you were to be in a non-permissive environment where you were going to have a lot of sun exposure, for example, these are the warm weather versions, so they're specifically made for areas with a lot of sun exposure, then you want a shirt that protects you from the sun, and this is 100% polyester. So what that means is that it's naturally sun blocking, okay? So it's like having sunblocker on, and if it does get a little rip or tear in it, you're still good to go. It's not going to completely rip off your skin and leave you for potentially, you know, sun exposure to the point where you could be damaged, or you could even die from sun exposure. For example, if you're working in the desert, stranded in the desert, any kind of scenario like that. That is a little bit behind. We definitely choose some really, so much thought goes into these products. To be honest with you, this beige is really designed for Gray Man Theory, and it's designed to be used to present yourself as the absolute largest option of presentations, and then even to be able to be used to be camouflaged in let's say a rural environment, okay? From there, we've got this Hawaiian print, let's say, but it actually is my own design. It's got the little Bone Tactical skull in there that looks like a leaf, but it's the Bone Tactical skull if you look very closely. On this shirt, it's got the accents of the Hawaiian on the beige here, on the inside of the sleeves. On the long sleeve version, it's got on the inside of the sleeves here, these are both short sleeve identical versions here. You've got hidden pockets as well in the shirt. So it's got a pocket on the front, and then it's got a hidden pocket to the rear. So what we've got going on is the possibility for like any kind of a pat down, even if I were to touch the front of the shirt here to be like patting somebody down like this, all right? And I had maybe $100 bill put into that back pocket here, what would be possibly going on is somebody would just feel that, oh, it's just the pocket material on the front, and it could even pass through a pat down. A secret document, some sort of something you don't want somebody to find, can very easily be kept in that back pocket. Let's call it deep cover, especially if you were to put several, you know, a couple $300-400 bills, and then put a couple things in the front pocket, and then they feel something and they just pull what's in the front pocket, look at that, and, you know, whatever, go from there. So that's one option. The snaps on here, they're not buttons, they're pearl snaps, 100% genuine pearl snaps, very, very high quality, beautiful. They look really cool, you know, classy. But what it also does is it allows the shirt to be ripped open for any kind of a quick draw, fast draw, anything like that. And then we've got some little tiny pockets here in the corners of the shirt right here, and basically allows for a little coin or something to be kept in there. So when you rip that shirt open, it can swing free of anything that you want to be grabbing off of your waistline, any kind of weapon or anything like that. We talked about how it was double fabric material here, and how it would, you know, cover anything from printing. So if I had something on my waistband that was pokey, instead of poking through a single layer shirt, it really does a great job of kind of hiding that. One example is I work a lot in Central America, and it's in some very dangerous areas, and there's guards at pretty much every building, every big business, everywhere has armed guards. And when you walk in, the guards are trained to look for printing, okay? And I never, when I'm wearing one of these shirts, get asked if I have a firearm or not, and that's because they look at my waistline and they can't see it. So if I wear a normal shirt, every single time the guards will say, hey, wait, put your gun in this cabinet. They always have cabinets at the front of all kinds of stores where you have to put your firearm in the cabinet and then go in the store. Well, what's the whole point of carrying a weapon if you can't have it with you? And it really just defeats the purpose. So really, we've just, like I said, put so much work and thought into this design that it's really an incredible design. It's got the camouflage on the inside. In a real emergency situation, if you needed to stash or camouflage something, you could even cut that inside layer out and have a piece of camouflage for a stash, you know, and putting in an urban environment, something of that nature. Again, this is the hot weather version. It's got mesh fabric in there, so it's moisture wicking. It's got the mesh fabric, it's got the airflow. The human body is actually cooled by the contact of air over the skin. And that's how we feel more cool. You don't necessarily need even air conditioning. That's the difference between air conditioning and a fan. If you have a fan, why does a fan work? Well, it's not lowering the temperature, it's just circulating the air. And so just that air over your skin helps your body naturally lower the temperature. And that's what we've designed this in conjunction with the human body to be the absolute best companion, make life easier, make you more comfortable, and have you performing at your best. These videos, guys, we are doing to try and bring you, you know, firsthand looks at all of this cool stuff. The biggest change in this particular shirt is that the whole front part there is double layered, so now it looks a lot more professional. If you guys don't like this video, comment below and let me know if you want to see whatever you want to see more of. If you want to see more Miss Honduras, if you want to see more out here in the, you know, Caribbean islands, if you want to see what we're doing behind the scenes, I shoot all those videos. But the way that I'm able to do this and the way that I can keep this stuff coming is if I keep you guys involved, right? And if you guys let me know, because I have to be able to keep this channel going, and one of the biggest ways that I can do that is involvement. So just commenting, you don't have to necessarily share the video. If you love it, definitely share it with your friends, copy and paste, send it to everybody that you think will like it too. That's great. But at the minimum, if you want me to be able to keep these videos coming, keep getting better, everything like that, keep this information as far as the information of, you know, gray man theory and what we're doing with that, and then the associated accessories to go with it. If you want to be able to keep seeing that stuff, the bare minimum would be commenting on these videos, subscribing to the channel. If you want to make sure that you're getting the notifications when I'm uploading videos, then after you subscribe, you got to click the little bell. There's like a little bell next to the subscribe button, so you subscribe first, then you click the bell, and that's how YouTube works. So, and that's one of our main marketing platforms right now, and we're really just bringing a load of information free to you guys via YouTube. So I do appreciate you guys watching. Bone out.